as long as you remember our Shema. But the last letter of the first word, you read this way, Shin Mem Ayin. That's the letter Ayin, is big. There it is. Shin Mem Ayin. It's written big. And the last letter of the last word, Echad, that's an Aleph and a Chet and a Dalet. The D is written big. Why? Because you're not ever, ever, ever to forget this commandment. So they print it in the Hebrew Bible with a large letter at the end of the last word and a large letter at the end of the first word being Shema. That's amazing, isn't it? I get an impression from this that God wanted this understood. If you read the law in 5 books, it's like a father speaking to your children, repeating. Don't ever forget that I'm one. So what have we done? We said, no, God is really 3. But he's really 1, but we can't explain the difference between 3 and 1. That is a sort of a madhouse, not even good for your brain to try to think how 3 can really be 1. What they did was to turn the Shema into a Greek philosophical thing and define God in terms of Greek philosophy. That's a foreign and alien idea. Many scholars recognize that. So if you want to sound like Jesus and be like Jesus, you're going to recite the same Shema that Jesus recited. That's not so hard. Go in church, and most people will not preach on this at all because they can't understand the Trinity. They don't preach on it. But if you challenge it, they're going to say, you're a heretic, get out of here. I don't like that. It's not a rational way for us human beings to proceed. And note that in the book of Revelation, the Antichrist is going to imprint his slogan on the minds and the hands of people so they can't trade in an evil world where everybody wants to trade. So there's a copy by the Antichrist of that same idea.